Buckle up for a wild ride through America's national parks, where we'll encounter the fiercest, the fluffiest, and the most fascinating creatures. I'm Winston Hartley. Over the past 30 years, I've traveled all about the globe, and I'm excited to show you what's hiding on the American frontier. From the soaring peaks to the lush meadows, these parks are teeming with life. Our first encounter takes us deep into the heart of Yellowstone, where the grizzly bear reigns supreme. This isn't your average teddy bear, folks. We're talking about a creature whose sheer size and power demands respect. Look at the hump of muscle over its shoulders. That's pure strength used for digging up roots and flipping over boulders. And don't be fooled by their size. These bears can move. They can outrun a racehorse for short distances, hitting a top speed of 35 miles per hour. Berries, insects, fish, even the occasional unfortunate elk. If it's edible, a grizzly will give it a go. But as winter approaches, the bears retreat to their dens for a long sleep, conserving their energy until the spring thaw. Next, we journey to the grasslands of Custer State Park, where we encounter the American bison. This magnificent creature, with its shaggy fur coat and impressive horns, is a symbol of the American West. Once numbering in the tens of millions, these gentle giants were nearly hunted to extinction in the 19th century. Thankfully, thanks to conservation efforts, they're making a comeback. A fully grown bison bull can weigh up to 2,200 pounds. That's heavier than a small car. But don't let their bulk fool you. They're surprisingly agile. They can jump over fences, swim across rivers, and even outrun a galloping horse when they need to. Their grazing habits and the wallows they create help maintain the health of the grasslands, benefiting countless other species. Our journey takes us skyward now, where we encounter the majestic bald eagle, a symbol of freedom and the national bird of the United States. With a wingspan that can reach up to 7.5 feet, this is one bird you won't miss soaring overhead. These magnificent birds mate for life, often returning to the same nest year after year. Their nests can grow to be massive, some as large as a small car, perched high atop trees, cliffs, or even man-made structures. And despite their name, bald eagles aren't actually bald. The name comes from the Old English word bald, meaning white, referring to their striking white head feathers. As the sun begins to set, we venture into Yellowstone's forests, where the haunting howls of the grey wolf echo through the trees. These intelligent and social animals live in packs, led by an alpha, male and female, much like a well-run society. Their howls serve multiple purposes. They help wolves communicate with each other over long distances, warn rivals to stay away, and strengthen the bond within the pack. Wolves are incredible travelers. Some packs have territories spanning hundreds of square miles, roaming across mountains, forests, and plains. Wolves are vital for maintaining the delicate balance of the ecosystem. As apex predators, they help control prey populations, ensuring the health of the entire food chain. Our next adventure takes us into the heart of Grand Teton National Park, where we encounter the largest member of the deer family, the moose. Standing up to 6.5 feet tall at the shoulder, with those impressive antlers that can span 6 feet wide, a fully grown bull moose is an imposing sight. They're surprisingly strong swimmers, often diving deep into lakes and rivers to feed on aquatic plants. Scientists are still debating the purpose of the strange flap of skin hanging from its throat, the bell. As winter descends, the moose use their large hooves like snowshoes, ploughing through deep drifts to reach their favorite food sources. It's quite a sight to behold. Prepare yourselves, because we're heading south to the Everglades, home to the American alligator. These ancient reptiles are living dinosaurs, virtually unchanged for millions of years. An alligator's jaw can snap shut with over 2,000 pounds of force, enough to crush bones with ease. But those powerful jaws are surprisingly weak when it comes to opening. During mating season, the Everglades come alive with the sound of alligators bellowing, a sound that's both thrilling and slightly terrifying. Alligators play a crucial role in their ecosystem, digging deep gator holes that hold water during dry spells, providing a lifeline for fish, birds, and other wildlife. Our journey takes us high above the California cliffs. where we witness the awe-inspiring sight of the California condor, one of the largest flying birds on Earth, with a wingspan that can reach over 9 feet. That's wider than a car is long. These magnificent creatures are a true spectacle. Back in the 1980s, the California condor was on the brink of extinction, with only 22 individuals left in the wild. Thanks to an intensive captive breeding program, their numbers are slowly recovering, a true testament to the power of conservation. Unlike other birds, condors don't build nests. Instead, they lay their eggs in rocky crevices or caves, relying on their keen eyesight and powerful talons to protect their young. Condors are scavengers soaring high above the landscape, searching for carrion, the carcasses of dead animals. They can go for days without eating, but when they do find a meal, they'll gorge themselves, often eating until they're too full to fly. Our next stop takes us to the high meadows of Rocky Mountain National Park, where we encounter the majestic elk. During the autumn rut, the air is filled with the sound of their bugling calls, a sound that's both haunting and exhilarating. These calls are the elk's way of attracting mates and challenging rivals. The males will lock antlers in fierce battles, vying for the attention of the females. Elk are also incredible athletes, capable of leaping over fences and swimming across rivers with ease. They're also surprisingly adaptable, migrating to lower elevations during the winter months to avoid the harshest weather. We're scaling the rocky cliffs of Glacier National Park now, where we encounter the agile Bighorn sheep. These sure-footed creatures are perfectly adapted to life in the high country, scaling seemingly impossible cliffs with ease. The males or rams can grow horns that weigh up to 30 pounds. That's heavier than most toddlers. During mating season, the rams will engage in epic headbutting contests, clashing horns with bone-jarring force to establish dominance. Bighorn sheep are also incredibly agile, capable of leaping across wide chasms and scaling steep ledges with grace. They're also incredibly adaptable, surviving on a diet of tough grasses and lichens even during the harsh winter months. Our journey takes us deep into the forests of Yosemite, where we try our luck at spotting one of North America's most elusive predators, the mountain lion. Also known as cougars, pumas, or panthers, these stealthy cats are masters of camouflage, blending seamlessly into their surroundings. They're incredibly secretive and solitary creatures, avoiding humans whenever possible. Mountain lions are formidable hunters, capable of taking down prey much larger than themselves. They're expert jumpers, able to leap 18 feet vertically and 40 feet horizontally. That's like jumping over a double-decker bus. They're also incredibly adaptable, thriving in habitats ranging from deserts to mountains to rainforests. We're ascending to the alpine meadows of the Rocky Mountains now, where we meet the Pika, a small but mighty resident of the high country. These adorable creatures, resembling a cross between a rabbit and a hamster, might be small, but they're perfectly adapted to life in this harsh environment. Pikas are known for their high-pitched EEP calls, which echo across the mountain slopes, warning each other of danger. Unlike some animals that hibernate during the winter, pikas gather piles of vegetation throughout the summer, creating hay piles that they store in their rocky dens. It's like their own personal grocery store for the winter months. Our final adventure takes us to the Pacific coast, where we set sail in search of the awe-inspiring humpback whale. These ocean giants, with their distinctive knobby heads and long, graceful flippers, are a true marvel of nature. Humpback whales are famous for their spectacular breaching behavior, launching their massive bodies out of the water in a display of power and agility. Scientists believe this behavior might be used for communication, courtship, or even just for fun. Their haunting songs, which can last for hours, are thought to be used for communication, mating, and navigation. And they're truly mesmerizing to listen to. And there you have it, folks. A wild and wonderful tour of America's national parks and their incredible inhabitants. From the soaring bald eagle to the elusive mountain lion, we've encountered some of the most fascinating creatures on Earth. These parks are vast and teeming with life, each with its own unique story to tell. So the next time you get the chance, I encourage you to get out there and explore the wild side of America. You never know what incredible creatures you might encounter. So grab your passport, pack your bags, and we'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please like and subscribe to explore more beautiful destinations. You may also like this video about America's most popular national parks.